Hello, good evening. Nice to see you. Welcome back to my Floramancer world. Hi, Falcon Dove. Nice to see you this morning or evening. We're in evening right now, aren't we? I have a lot of things. We're starting to get to the point in the pack where I'm like, I have to do all of this stuff. There's so much to do. It's kind of funny because I just watched 4 Ounce Scoop's stream replay this morning where he's like, everything's just standing around and waiting now, and I'm not so sure I want to stream this anymore, so I'm going to do it maybe between streams or maybe just once a week. And I'm sitting here going, geez, I have so much to do yet. You can definitely tell we play a different game when I'm sitting here like, I've got plenty of stuff to do. But, you know, that's what makes it fun, is that everyone does something differently. I have turned on my Orechid tonight. It hasn't done anything yet because, like I said, I have it on a really slow timer. We need to get this set up further. I need a Rosa Arcana to collect the XP orbs from coal, lapis, redstone. So that stuff I could actually convert directly into mana. It won't be a whole lot, and since the Rosa Arcanas die, once an hour, I'm not sure I'm going to make that one automated. It depends on how much running the Orchid I'm going to do. It might just be make a Rosa Arcana, run the Orchid for an hour, turn it off, whatever. I would like to make a Bergamot, which is a flower that should deafen the big boom that this Orchid makes when it converts a stone into an ore. It won't get rid of it completely, but it'll make it quieter. And then we actually need to do item sorting. So the things that it harvests, I need to take the gold and iron and smelt it, and I need to take everything else and put it in storage. Whoa. So that, I'm trying to decide if that's what I want to do today. I know that is something I need to do, so we have that. I have been doing some building, so I want to show you that. And I have made our first automation change. If you remember yesterday, we got the hydrangeas automated down here, so they're passively being made and keeping in stock. So I converted over here. Our hydrangea pool is now set up through the Corporeus system to just request a hydrangea from the system, and it requests it every 5 minutes, and it just drops it like that one did onto the Ranuncarpus, and it places it. So our next step will be to remove this setup. I just haven't done it yet, but I will be removing that and making it match these sides and pushing it back so you can walk around both sides of it. That was always the plan. And then I have started trying to figure out what I want the hallways on this side of the base to look like. I haven't figured out ceilings yet, but you may recognize this sort of design if you watched my Exoria playthrough. I was using Dreamwood instead of Living Wood because Dreamwood was really cheap to get. I have some Alf Glass, I have Shimmer Rock, which is the Bifrost blocks with the living rock. That's what does that. So, and there's like some different designs all the way down. Just following along. Oh, am I missing? I'm missing one there. I need to put an Alf Glass there. And then I've started to enclose this in some kind of a room. There's at least an entrance, and I decided to keep this stairway, so I've decorated it. I am probably going to put my sugarcane farm up here. As you can notice, since I'll show you in a moment, but I've moved my Drum of the Wilds that's in the farm. It's actually harvested a whole bunch of this, so now I just have 1 row of wheat. So I really need to get a wheat farm going somewhere else. Really, really. But I put sugarcane here because the Drum of the Wilds, I have one down there, and I have one, more than one over here. They won't harvest the sugarcane, so that won't get in the way. I'll have to put my wheat farm somewhere else. But this is running for the most part. It's got the same flaw in that sometimes it doesn't harvest everything. Like right here. But it is running, so that's good. I have a little bit of everything, so yay. Didn't do anything there yet. Yep, we're gonna make a sugarcane farm up the stairs. I'm probably gonna design this a little bit, but I've changed it a lot. There's been a lot of changes on everything in here. So let me switch into creative so I can fly. It's still not 100% perfect, especially on this level here. I'm tempted to just leave it alone, because once all of these dispensers get full stacks, 9 stacks of potatoes in it, then it'll work just fine. Because whatever. But I've had to go onto the Minecraft wiki, the original main vanilla Minecraft wiki, and look at redstone transmission, because as you know, I don't know a lot of redstone, and learn how to transmit redstone vertically. I have done 2 methods here. This one goes upward. So this one works great because the torch hits the pulse mana spreader every time, and the pulse mana spreader is pointed up into the Drum of the Wild. So there are several Drum of the Wilds here, and I just use diluted pools on the way up, except for the one that the Hopper Hawk and the Aggro Carnations are attached to. I made more Aggro Carnations, and I also tucked them back there next to the water. So there's that, and then this is the redstone that actually replants again. So the line of redstone comes up here, takes a whole bunch of it slows down quite a bit, and then this is the other form of redstone transmission. This only goes downward, and it's a torch ladder. So I've got that here going down, and it connects to all of the rows that it needs to connect to here and there. So it works more reliably than the previous setup. There are more Drums of the Wild. It's still 30 minutes. So I can reduce that now that I've got more Aggro Carnations. See, it hasn't triggered harvest yet, and most of these are grown. So I'm going to want to shorten this by a bit. Again, this bottom row I'm having difficulties with, but I'm just going to leave it and let it work itself out. So that is what I've done since the last stream. I haven't done anything else. Have I? I'm trying to think about. Oh, you know, I did one other minor change. You know, I was concerned. We're gonna go this way. I was concerned that the hydrangea chest would be really full of hydrangeas because of how long the redstone was traveling before it got shut off. So I made an alteration to the redstone over here. What I did, which I hit myself, I mean, I did an actual facepalm when I thought of this. I'm like, why didn't I think of this? So the chest I moved here. Chest, instead of being over here, is up front, so you can actually see it and access it and everything now. And I'm using a remote redstone comparator pointing at it, so I didn't have to have it so far away. So I moved it as far over as I'm comfortable having it before it starts to go up. And yeah, it's currently turned off. It's got 5 stacks of hydrangeas in here, but that's fine. We're good with that level. And so this is a tileable thing. I will be able to do this setup for all of my flowers. I may have to add more than one hopper, but that won't be too bad. I can add another one right here, and that'll take care of how many spaces, because right now this needs 6 spaces and this only has 5 slots, but by the time it drops one, it's freed up a spot to move this in. But you need, since the hopper is slow, hi Darkwing, since the hopper is slow, you have to try, if I had a whole bunch of things that needed to be dropped, I need a bit more space in my hopper to do so. But yeah, there we go, we did that. Now let's switch back to survival and do some stuff. And things. I'm looking at my list of things I'd like to do. Probably the easiest one to get done right now would be the End of Flame. You could just use 3 funnels there. 3, huh? I see only being able to fit 2. Oh, you mean hoppers? Since you could turn the petal in the frame. That's true. I could. Goodness, you're right. I could compact it even further. Does turning it once equal 2? Where would I find about that? Corporea. Let's find it if it's in Corporea. Rotating, starting at 1, rotating will pull 2, 4, aha, yes, so it would. Well, I'm not going to change it for this one, but I'll keep that in mind for further flowers. Because like we have the end of flame that requires 2 brown, and so on and so forth. Gotcha. So, yep, good to know. I completely spaced that part off. So yeah, I could have removed 2 of these and only had 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 funnels. Yeah, so we'll leave that one for now, but definitely for future flower creation. Yep. Okay, let's go the long way up this way. All right. Let's see what we need to continue working on this. Are you not working? Why aren't you working? I don't understand why you're not ticking. It's not like you've had a mana blast. Confused. See, that's ticking. All right. Okay. So let's get this working on this a little bit more tonight. We'll get a Rosa Arcana made so that while it's running, it'll collect that XP. Then we'll make a Bergamot to make it quieter. That's the steps we'll do. Then we'll actually work on sorting, item sorting, so that some can go to the furnaces and some can go to storage. Right now I just have a hopper hawk here picking up everything. So yeah, let's make a Rosa Arcana. Let's remember how to do that. Rosa. Rune of Mana and some petals. We have that stuff. So let's do C, and then the Rune of Mana. Let's grab some seeds. And we'll probably should make more Runes of Mana, because I believe I've only got 1. Yep. Alright, and the Rune of Mana, is that with 4 it's with 5 steel and 1 pearl. Let's make 3. Okay. And we need to split that up. Didn't split it up enough. Three. Sand in here. Hit the button, make me 3. Alright. We need water. And then our Rosa Arcana. And then a bergamot is a flower I've never made. So this will be fun. What do we need? Oh, it's cheap. Fantastic. Do we have redstone root in here? No. So we need to make one of those. And then we need to grab the flower, the petals. And seeds. All right. Good. We're gonna make you floating because I like to make my functional flowers a floating flower. I grabbed 2 of those. Okay. I'm really low on glowstone. I should go to the nether at some point and just collect some, but yeah. Do I have somewhere for grass? Because I got one from an enderman. An enderman was carrying it around. I don't know where it came from. I'm gonna guess the surface. You teleported in here. Alright, floating bergamot. We shall put him... I don't know what his range is. That should be just fine. Okay. And then... that is much quieter. Very nice. A very small range for a bergamot. And it's circular, unlike some of the others that aren't circular. Trying to figure out where to put this Rosa Arcana. I'm not sure. A Rosa Arcana doesn't have a huge range. You do. I could move you and put the Rosa in the middle. Let's do that. Let's move you there, and we'll put this in the middle. We need to... it bound it to one of these mana spreaders, I'm sure. So we need to change that. Mana spreader. And... we'll point you there, and we'll bind you to that. Doesn't seem to want to bind. Oh, because I'm binding to the... there we go. So it'll pick up tiny little amounts of XP, that's fine. Why aren't you working? Oh, because you're bound to the wrong one. There we go. Very good. Fantastic. Already getting stuff. Wonder why we got cobble. Anyway, I made a Rosa Arcana. Bergamot is made. Let's go turn off the ticking I have going on at the rune over here. And we'll put the 3 runes of mana over here. Alright. Now, to figure out what I want to do as far as sorting. I already started laying this out to either put more furnaces over here, which is probably what I'll do. I need to count how far away these chests are. I could use what I'm thinking of is using a spectranthemum flower, if I can make one. Envy and water. Envy requires winter, which I have a couple of cakes made, so that shouldn't be too bad. Wool, snow, different ices. Okay. A spectranthemum only works within 12 blocks, so we need to count. Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's quite a distance. My other option is using the luminizers, which I considered using for sending to the storage as well. Let's see. All right, looks like I think what I'm gonna do is a combination of luminizer and spectranthemum. We'll just have an hourglass pulsing the luminizer launcher, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. We'll just have it pulse. Yay. Just a minute, I have to send a little celebratory yay to, where is it? To Edward, he's bowling tonight, as always on Wednesdays, so I have to, when he sends me his scores, like, yay! Alright. Back to what I was thinking. We'll put the hopper hawk on the ground. We'll put 2 chests next to it. One chest will have item frames for the things we need to smelt, so iron and gold. And the other one will have no... Well, I should probably put item frames on it, shouldn't I? For the other things. And we'll have it drop through an open crate. And then have it land on top of a luminizer launcher, which will have an issue of it, this picking it back up. So we're gonna need to put a redstone block on top of the crate to give us 10 minutes, or 10 seconds to do that, which means the luminizer launcher needs to fire within that 10-second gap. Boy, this will be fun. Okay. And I don't want to put it here so much because this is like the road or the path that we're going to be taking to connect to here. We have 1 open crate. Let's make a second open crate. Why am I using an open crate to craft an open crate? And then... wrong. Right. We have the 1 luminizer launcher here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. There it is. And then luminizers. And we need item frames. And we're gonna need an iron and a gold, which is probably over there. Coal, lapis, redstone, diamond, emerald. Alright. Bigger chest. And we'll need hoppers. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Do I have hoppers? Okay. Let's figure this out. And yeah, I'm going to have it go down into the ground to do this. I don't think we need to have it above ground. And because of the range of this hopper hawk, I think I might move it down here. Or better yet, on this side of the road, over here. I grab you. Where did you go? There you are. And we're gonna pick you up, move you here. Hopper hawk will go here. Let's make sure it's not bound to the right place. It needs to be bound to here. And it won't reach all the way from there. Okay, so we do need to move it. Alright. See, it'll work if we put it there. If I put it over here. Just trying to figure this out. So this chest is going to be double wide. This one's going to be single wide. This one will have iron and gold. And then this one will have the other stuff. Whoop, I don't need you up there. Redstone, diamond, lapis, emerald, coal. Alright, so let's take this stuff out. So that should be that taken care of for now. Now it's just sorted into chests. So that's even better than it was originally. And then I'm going to have to dig out underneath here, I think. We could take care of that, sending it to storage first. We need to make a slave for the controller system. So it needs 2 comparators, a piece of gold. And a drawer to trim. I need to make a drawer. Okay. So let's make these first. Yep. All right. And drawer. All right, so the distance from that to as far as it can go, it could be a 25 by 25 by 25 block of storage. I'm not gonna do that, but that tells me that I can do 12 blocks that way. So from here, and I want to go this direction. Which number is it? It's the -116. add 12 to that, and it'll be 120. Is it going up? Yeah. 128 is how far this can go in that direction. So that puts it on this line here. And then it can go down a distance. I'm gonna drop it here for now. I need to know what X you're at. Or at what Y you're at. 70? We'll say 70. So I need to be at 58 or higher to be within the range of that. And here we're at 66, so we can go down quite a ways. So we'll be able to drop that down. I think this is enclosed. 58 Y negative 128 Z. Okay. So our luminizer, or our spectranthemum, will be probably within range from here. If we drop things within the range of the spectranthemum, that's within 12 blocks to be able to connect right to that. For some reason, this sounds really quiet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. We will be doing it underground so that it's not in the way, but we can definitely do a spectranthemum into storage. You can. I'll probably put a hopper up here. That would be the most efficient, easiest way. I keep thinking I hear a witch. Like it's her little chuckle. But I could be wrong. I don't know. You sure aren't picking up a whole lot. I hate how limited its range is. Oh well. It would help probably if I had a daffodil blowing stuff a certain direction. It doesn't. That's okay with me. Hopper. Let's get under here. And let's do the open crate. Here, we need to get the block of redstone, which we can craft here while we're... Did I just put that in there? I did. And again, this block of redstone applied to an open crate will delay hopper hawks from being able to pick it up for 10 seconds. So that's what this here is going to do, and I think I might have to put it right here. And then that gap, of course. Dirt. That's where the spectranthemum is going to sit. I probably will make it floating. And I think it'll be within range of the mana pool there. So, are you done? Did you give me everything? You did. Okay. Alright, let's get everything put away that we just were given. Okay. And then you will bind the spectranthemum to that block. We'll drop it down a bit, and I need some trim. More than the 3 that I have in here. The spectranthemum is a really cool flower. It, let me get the book out because it tells you, I like the detail of the book here. So let's go back to that. The, spectranthemum. It teleports items along, and I'm using air quotes here, a long distance. It teleports items that land on the flower 12 blocks, up to 12 blocks. You can bind it to a block, say a hopper, and it will deposit it. So that is what we're working on at the moment. I need to make more trim, and I don't remember what the recipe is. So we just need some wood. Okay. Seven might be enough. All right, so what I want to do is drop it down. Exactly what I'm doing. Exactly. Teleporting it into a hopper attached to a controller slave. There's the slave that will be connecting to our storage unit. And yep, that's what we're doing. And this level is 59, and we have to be within, the down low is 58 is the lowest we can go, so yay. Let's go over here. This is the furthest that this block can go in this direction, so we'll go down. That works. I just need to, I just want to bury it. I don't need to see it. So there. That'll be where we teleport it, and I'll put a block on top of it probably. Maybe I won't. Let's put it down one more, because that way I can leave a gap. In case there's more than 5 items, which I doubt. And then our trim will go here. And how far over do I need to go? Not very. 1, 2 to there and up. There's a drawer. And it's connected. So let's do, we have 2 stacks and 17 for red stone. Now we have 2 stacks, 17. Oh, but the 8, the red stone at the bottom went from, it went up. So that's what I should have been looking at. See, it says +5. And now it says +8. So it's connected. Alright, so we need a spectranthemum. A spectranthemum flower. So this will be the rune that'll take us some time to get. So let's work on this one. I might even have a winter rune already, so we don't have to do that step. Let's take a look. I do not. We'll need to make one. I have only summer and spring. So, winter is packed ice, regular ice, cake, wool of any kind, and 2 snow. We've got 2 snow, packed ice, regular ice, wool, cake. Earth and water. Earth and water. And since this is so complicated, I'm just going to chuck it up here. Yeah. and put the sand out. So this will get us our winter. And then to get envy, we need to make elven quartz. Oh, I need that water one back. And elven quartz I think is just mana quartz thrown into a... It's regular quartz thrown into the portal. Okay. So 2 of those, 2 mana diamonds. It's 2, right? Yeah. That's not a late night stream. This is my evening stream. It's the only evening stream I do, is Wednesday evenings. But yeah, nice to see you all, Time Bacon. How are you? Oh, I forgot to throw those in the portal. Exactly, because it's Ed's bowling night. Done with you. Alright, we need envy and water to make this so we can put the snow one back. We have envy and water. We need pixie dust. We need a redstone root. Do I have pixie dust? No, we need to make some pixie dust. Hey, 4 ounce, thank you for the bits! Things and stuffs, yes. And see, now I lost what I was doing. We need pixie dust and redstone root, that's right. Yay for stuff and things. Always, all the stuff and things. Alright, let's get a pixie dust. And, there we go. I need to grab a seed. How are we on seeds? We have 3 stacks. Definitely need to get that wheat farm running. We're gonna be feeling it here pretty soon. I need to do it before we set up end of flame automation over in the flower area. Yep. So there's those, and then we need to grab 2 white, 2 light gray, and a cyan. All right. See. Push the right button, it'll work. Okay. There we go. And as always, it's a functional flower, so we're gonna make it floaty. Oop, pasture seed. Alright. Did you hear Hermes? Yeah, it's starting to get close to dinner time, can we tell? Spectranthemum made. Alright, so down it goes. Ooh. And it'll go. Yeah. I know, thank you. I really appreciate. Oh, I needed to shift, didn't I? Is that what you need to do to bind to a just says in bind mode. Oh, you need to shift in order to just viewing it. Okay. We should have it selected. Yep. And we shall bind it to that. So now if I go down here. You should be bound. Why no bound? Well, I don't expect you to know which one. Okay. And which mana pool are you connected to? I'm gonna guess it's this one. Although I can't tell from down here. It says it has mana. Well, it did something. Do you think it's doing it? It's giving the poof animation. Let's go over here. See if we can't see anything change. Probably not. We probably have to wait for it to harvest again. But where else would it be sending it? You know, I'm just like, here, it's gonna harvest again here really soon. So we'll be able to see if anything shows up in the hopper. Maybe it needs to be bound to a chest? Well, where is it sending it if it's poofing somewhere? See, what I'm not sure if it's happening is if the hopper hawk is re-picking them up, which looks like might be happening. The hopper hawk is picking it back up again. Not sure if it works with inventories, which is why I wasn't sure if I could get it to bind above. It's like if I get it to bind to that block, and then I remove that block. Oh, no. Come on. It's clearly... Make sure it's bound to the right mana pool first. And then... You should be able to just shift... From what it says, you should be able to just shift and hover, and it should show which block is bound to, but it's not. I'm not getting any indication. Let's read the book again. In order to specify where the items go, one would use a wand of the forest in bind mode and bind the flower to a block somewhere, similarly to binding it to a pool. This only works within 12 blocks, says totally within 12 blocks. In order to view what block the flower is bound to, rather than the pool it's pulling mana, one would sneak while looking at it. That's definitely within 12 blocks. And I really do think I would be able to see. I mean, this is just like you would bind with to the mana pool. So quit making me grumpy, Mr. Flower. If it works, it should send stuff to sit on top of that dirt block. I'm going to slow down the hopper hawk that's above. Oh, I hear you. I just don't know where you are. Gonna be out of mana soon. Alright, so let's slow you down. Did you see? I saw puffs of smoke over here. Puffs of smoke over here. Alright, I've got 4 diamonds in my inventory. And there are 0 diamonds other than blocks in here. So if I throw these 4 diamonds over there at the Spectranthemum, it should say we have them over there. There's a poof. Okay. 4 diamonds! Ta-da! Yeah! It works. Okay, so we're gonna put this back there so I don't fall in. Oh, I need some dirt. Yay! And we're gonna fill that in. You know what? That's big enough to spawn something in there, so... yeah, please pick up my dirt. There we go. So we have that side done. And now we need to do this side. And this I want to use luminizers for. Because I had a wonderful idea, thanks to 4 Ounce Scoop, that the luminizers, the items that are being floating along the luminizer path, can be picked up by hoppers. They can be interacted with. I didn't know that they were actual items you could potentially get and grab. So I want to use luminizers and send them. I'm going to put furnaces here and just have hoppers above the furnaces. And just have the luminizer line run along the hoppers. And hopefully it'll just drop them off into the hoppers. Yep. That's my hope. We do need to get an exoflame or 2 or 3. Because I could convert one of these over to be the one used for the furnace array. That's totally doable. Just take the chest off. But we'll need the similar setup down here. We'll need a hopper into a... I already have a gap down here. Into an item crate, which goes there. And we need a block of redstone as well. Oh, it's gonna of course dump everything out. What am I thinking? The luminizer launcher will go here. We'll use a hourglass on like a 4-second tick, so that it gets picked up faster than the hopper hawks can do something with it. I was trying to think of what I needed to say there. And And we'll send it on its merry way, probably to this one. Do we have space up here? We can go around the mana pool. And these two will come out. Alright. So the first one will be here. And we'll go that direction with it. So I'll need to make another couple luminizers. It needs to go to 144, 416, 416. All right. Oh. Okay. To here. Then this will need to be another chain where we'll go up. Alright. And then let me up there. It's this row here. Okay. Do it again. And this needs to be up higher. So what was the solution to what? Did you miss something? Need one more luminizer. The spectranthemum problem? It worked. I bound it to a dirt block on top of the hopper and then removed the dirt block. And it started working. So, yeah, it's right under here. Woo! Luminizer is... We need a dragon stone and a red string. I'm pretty sure that. 2 glowstone. Okay. And this one will go above the hoppers. Oh! If I pay attention to where I'm going and not hurt myself. Okay. If I put it here, it'll just drop everything and the 2 hoppers. I'm hoping. And so we need to start. Oh, I need to unbind. I'm still bound to the spectranthemum, darn it. Let me in. Alright. Alright, so let's hop down here and we're going to start chaining these together to there. There's one. And then you. To a U. And then you. To you. Alright, those are all connected, and now we need an hourglass, which I might have. I do. So we need an hourglass, and we're gonna do 4 seconds. Granted, I just think it's quiet. I hope it's quiet. I don't remember that launcher being noisy. And we're gonna just tuck it. Here should work. And we're gonna put some of this stuff in there. Get out of the way. And it works! Oh goodness. We're gonna see now how well it works. You can see stuff flying up that way. And oh, it's being dropped into this furnace. It's not hitting that furnace at all. But one furnace is better than no furnace. That makes me so happy. Yep, so this is running. It's only ever going to get iron and gold, so this is fine. And since I have the orchids running slow, we should be okay there. I probably need to turn it off soon because, oh yeah, I'm out of mana. So yeah, let's do that. And we'll pick up the Rosa. So, why do I have a sign in my inventory? We don't need the Rosa expiring at the moment, so we're gonna just pick it up for now. And now we have to wait until we have some way better mana generation. But let me check this off now. We've got ore processing, we have items sent to storage. So our ore generation here for the most part is done. Woo. That's so cool. And then this will, of course, have to, our output chest will have to get sent over that way too. So we could use luminizers again to go this way and drop them off at the hopper here if we wanted to. I wanted to try the spectranthemum, that's why we did this one. And I'm glad I did. It's a cool little thing. We were close enough to do it. So there we go. That is all set.